embracing how forgetful I am. Plant gifts for Hello, fellow plant weirdos, it's Carmiel Marceline, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you are new to the channel, hey, welcome to the family. We unabashedly hyperfixate on plants here. 2023 is almost over, and usually at the end of the year, everyone becomes very reflective. What did I learn this past year? What did I do that was really exciting? What's something I want to experience next year? How do I push myself? You know what I learned? I learned that I am incredibly forgetful. So forgetful. If you asked me where my phone is, couldn't tell you. Wouldn't know where to start because I already lost it 5 times today. And you know what? I'm going into 2024 fully embracing how forgetful I am. So in today's video, I am sharing 5 plant gifts for people who are also forgetful, that are simple, easy, so that you can focus on doing that other thing that you forgot about, so you don't really gotta think about your plants, you know? I'm gonna link all the items that I talk about in today's video down below. Also, big thank you to Rainpoint, company that creates awesome gardening tools that simplify your plant care efforts and helps you save some water, because they made your girl's video today possible. More information about them in a bit. Plant gift number 1, self-watering planters. If you've been following along on this channel for a bit, you know how much I love me a self-watering planter. They are a godsend, a gift from above, if you will. And all I do is fill this baby up, and for a week and a half, I forget about her. Yeah, I do. I know, blasphemy. But look, she's doing just fine, right? I can also be lazy, same end result. And how it works is that it uses sub-irrigation. It uses that cotton rope over here to wick up any of that water down below into the soil so that the roots are only absorbing as much moisture and water as it truly needs. And this is perfect if you have a heavy hand like moi. I just give them so much love and water. What can I say? This is my favorite thing. My fiddle leaf fig over there is also in a self-watering planter. What you'll notice, and I'll try and remove this bottom reservoir. Don't judge me for the algae on this cotton rope, but you can see that the roots are growing from that chamber down below. This is gonna take you probably a couple of months, honestly, even maybe a year for that to happen. That's normal, that's what you want, but it doesn't happen overnight. Plant gift number 2, rainpoint solar irrigation system. It can water up to 10 plants, which, now that I'm thinking about it, would have been really helpful a month ago when I went on vacation and Ethan ended up watching my plants and unaliving more than 12 different leaves. Full disclaimer, Rainpoint did send this baby over to me. I was able to try it, experiment with it, if you will, and I'm kind of digging it. It is simplifying my plant care in a way that I thought bottom watering was my only solve. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. A little messy, aka very messy, I know. I have the hub over here, which allows this device to connect to the Wi-Fi so I can access this device through the app. This is the water irrigation system. You essentially have to connect all the little tubes and create your own MacGyvered watering line using the connectors that they have. Pro tip, you want to be very careful when you're connecting them. You want to like connect them all the way or else they will leak. This happened to me when I first did it because I was being a little lazy, so you don't want to do that. And then I of course have the very end part. This actually has a weight in it so that it holds that hose down into the water, which I have right over here. So as you can see, it kind of holds it down. So that'll be the source of the water. I do like to put all of my plants on top of a baking sheet and a cooling rack, just so that it doesn't sit in water. So I'm gonna go grab that right now and then actually turn it on for you. turn it on, but basically they have these little stakes that you can put directly into your soil so that when it drips, it'll drip into the soil. So that's kind of how you see it fixed across the board, like one here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one right here as well. So without further ado, let me grab my phone and test this baby out. The HomeGar app, turn it on. Let's say I only want to water this thing for maybe 30 seconds, right? So I'm gonna do 30 seconds as the duration and press confirm. So you can kind of see the dripping that's happening over here and over here. It's essentially watering it. And what I love about doing this on top of a cooling rack and on a sheet pan is that, again, it's not sitting in water and, you know, making a huge mess. So I got 2 more seconds and it's basically done. So like I said before, you can create your own kind of plan if you want to. Like if you want to do it every other day at a specific time in the morning, you're so welcome to do that. So set it and actually forget about it. Like actually with this product. And luckily for you, Rainpoint gave me an awesome code for 10% off. Use Carmiel10 for 10% off your purchase. I'm gonna put more information about them, this product, down below in the description box. Plant gift number 3, Aquameters. I do also love me a moisture meter. Yes, they are perfect. They tell me when my plants are ready to be watered. But what if I just also forget to probe my soil? Well, that's where these Aquameters come in, baby. They come in 3 different sizes. Also, yes, you're seeing it with, I just plucked this from my ZZ Raven over there. And it's got a small, medium, and a large. I believe this is the large one, but essentially you leave it in the soil directly, and it has this paper indicator that when wet, it turns blue, and when it's dry, it's white. So it makes it super easy for you to just mosey on over, walk around, and when you see that it's white, oh, I have to water this thing. Oh my gosh. Or if it's blue, thank God I didn't water you. I got these on Amazon. They are amazing. Quick heads up, if you do end up getting these Aquameters, you need to also change that paper insert every 6 months. I balked at the idea originally because these were already expensive, but boy was I wrong, because I did not replace them and then they stopped working and my plants didn't do very well. So don't make the same mistake I did. Just don't do it. Plant gift number 4, automatically timed grow lights. They have individual ones, they have ones that are like a series, and I use these for my IKEA greenhouse cabinets because I put it in a corner of my apartment that doesn't have the most sunlight, but I wanted to have plants there. So your girl had to supplement. If you have a IKEA greenhouse cabinet, you know that the whole setup of the whole thing, the wiring, is inconvenient. Usually to get to my fans or to get to my grow lights, I have to fully remove several plants from the shelf, squat down, reach on in there, turn them on, and vice versa. And these are perfect when you don't want to do that. Or honestly, if you just forget about your plants because you have to get to the office at 10 a.m. and it's already 9:45. Luckily for you, this specific grow light product has a dimmable feature, but also a self timer so that you can have it on for either 6, 9, or 12 hours. I put them on a 12-hour loop. So they turn on and then they turn off at the same time every single day. I will say the only thing to be cognizant of is you don't want it to be too early at like 5 in the morning. If you don't wake up at that time, because it is really bright, especially if you have plants in your bedroom or an IKEA greenhouse cabinet in your bedroom like me. Plant gift number 5, a seedling mat and digital thermostat combo. I am a serial plant propagator. Right now I am propagating 25, 30 plants right now, which is not a good idea. And if you know plant propagation, you know how great a heat mat is for root development. I feel like when I use one, I can really see those roots pop off. And when I don't use one, nothing happens and it takes forever. I've been using these seedling mats for the past few years. They've been great for not only propagations, but I actually keep them close to my windows, especially in the winter months here in New York. The issue is I have never actually bought the digital thermostat. I have just bought the mat itself, and I forget to turn this baby off, which I know is not safe. I know that. And especially if I'm propagating stuff with sphagnum moss, it fully dries up that moss. And I'm like, ooh, goodbye roots, goodbye all progress from the last 2 months. So this digital thermostat plus the mat is a game changer because it uses a little probe sensor that you can put in whatever your growing medium is to ensure that you keep it at whatever you set the temperature on. There you have it. Those are 5 plant gifts for forgetful people. Am I right? Yeah! Were there any that you added to your cart? Are there any products that you recommend that I get? Let me know down below. Also, big thank you to Rainpoint again for making today's video possible. If you want more information about them, their products, and my 10% discount code, I'm going to link them all down below in that video description box. If you liked today's video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every single time I post, which is every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, ring that bell. And with that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for spending it with moi, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, bye!